Pisces Aries to your 2024 New Year's forecast. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Welcome anyone new. Welcome. And anyone who is returning, welcome back. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you throughout this new year. Oh my gosh, 2023. I wish it would have went by faster. Okay, guys. Okay. I just want to do a shout out to all my subscribers. I love you all, and anyone who follows and watches all the time. And of course, anyone new who is joining. I also want to make a shout out to those who gave out donations last year. Thank you so much. Couldn't do this channel without all of you. And those I do personal readings to. Thank you for allowing me to do those personal readings. We had a lot of fun doing those. So to a new year, right? To a new fabulous new year. Going on year 4 for me, but I couldn't be here without you subscribers and people who are watching. So thank you so much from the pits and bottoms of my heart and soul. We've had a fantastic year in 2023, so I hope we have even a more fantastic year in 2024. So let's do this. We've got the Sagittarius over here coming out. The Sagittarius, we're going this way, guys. This is going to be winter, spring, summer, and fall. Okay, so this is just the overall tone of what's going on in each season. Okay, so this is the Sagittarius. The energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. So this is a beautiful card of Jupiter as well, right? So you know that good fortune's coming in, good things are coming around, having a lot of confidence, and using a lot of fire power over here. And it's talking about also within winter, this chamber of the violet flame, which is the karmic release and radical transformation. Those of you who watched the full moon video will know that that full moon was talking about that karmic release. And that's also what this... was talking about the karmic release. And we're in Mercury retrograde right now. It will be done on the 1st, right? But it was also trying to get you to stay, right, within karmic. So it's kind of a push and shove kind of season. It was almost like I'm releasing the karmics are releasing. And then, of course, you know, that Mercury retrograde says, wait a minute, are you sure you learned that lesson? Let's go back and see if we can do that. But it's talking about you guys having this radical transformation and releasing that. So good job there. And the universe wants this released. It wants this to be done with. Of course, you'll still have some karmics that are still going to hang around. But on the overall, that's what it's talking about, right? Areas of your life. It could be a relationship, it could be job, it could be just something, it could be anything, right? You'll know what it is because once that is released, a new door will open. So we'll see what it's talking about. Ooh, Spirit says, face your problems head on with confidence and courage and you will emerge victorious. Wow. And talking about that karmic, right? So it's like you face that head on and let that release itself and you will see the wonders of the universe coming at you. Okay. Let's see. Best message coming out. We're going straight to January. So we're going to pull some cards. We're going to go straight for January, then February, then March. So first coming out is January. What is going on in January when it talks about this karmic release? And this Sagittarius energy is talking about being in your head, negative thoughts, imposed restrictions. Might be feeling like you have self-imposed restrictions. You're going to let those go. What did it say? Face them head on. Let them go. Let it go, right? Don't allow yourself to be restricted by this anymore. Find the peace within yourself. Contemplate on the situation and release yourself. Release yourself from this karmic overload. That way you can plan for the future. Right now is a great time to release this and start planting those seeds, right? What is it that I want? What am I going to keep myself focused on for the new year? Because there's so many beautiful things going on, right? Your dreams, your fantasies. So just knowing that. Ooh. going after your manifestations, after things you want with courage and strength. And you're going to find this vitality. You're going to find this courage and strength. And it's going to be this kind of supreme thing in your life. You're going to be surprised how all of a sudden it's just going to bump you up throughout the winter. It might not start that way. I want to just make this, everybody understand that just because that superiority and that good luck is there doesn't mean it always starts that way, right? You probably, like it shows right there, you're going to probably find yourself in your mind a lot in January, right? And as the month goes on, that's when you're going to get this aha moment and this spring in your step that says, wait a minute, I can do things. I'm not stuck. Ooh, going straight to February, show us what's going on in February. Right there again, still having some anxieties and worries about the situation. Still feeling that despair, trying to contemplate, trying your hardest in January to contemplate to get the rest and peace that you need. But it still feels like there's something still there. It's still hovering around you. It's almost like as much as I try to fight it in January, it still comes back in February to try to haunt my ass. But it's saying, but this will be the ending of it. So guess what, guys? It ain't going to stay very long. Why? Because you're going to continue to keep contemplating on the situation. You're going to transition out of that area. And I'm telling you, there comes that step. There comes that courage. There comes that leap of faith. There comes that Sagittarius energy. Dang, with the Ace of Cups, it's like all of a sudden you have this creativity, this new feeling comes across you of strength and hope that all of a sudden something happens and boom, it's going to take over your energy. Well, that's that Sagittarius energy coming in. Right? You're going to have this new feelings, this new compassion, this new hope. This is going to come through. It's going to knock out those Three of Swords. It's going to knock out those Nine of Swords. It's going to take away those Eight of Swords. And you're going to be left with what? More optimism. Moving on away from that. Feeling the transition of the recovery to the situation. Now, we're not going to get into the whys and how it's going to happen because we'll be here all day. It's a long video anyways. Right? That's why we have everyday tarot, right? But you're definitely going to feel it. You're going to know. Probably come up in February to why this happens, right? This is more, it's just a forecast type of horoscope kind of thing going on over here. Kind of like Astrodice in its own way, right? Just more detailed. Okay, so yeah, it says, I am not going to resist taking on this. I'm going to release my baggage. There's that karmic release. Releasing my baggage in March. It says, I'm much calmer waters. I see the ending before me. I'm leaving everything behind me. I'm transitioning to a better place. Energetically, it could be even home. It could be, is it a metaphor, right, of just energy? Or is it really leaving behind and really moving on? Am I leaving this house? Am I leaving this job? Am I leaving this relationship? Have I, it's going to be different for everyone. So in March, you're going to feel like you're not resisting anymore. Over here, it was like the resistance to change. Because I felt restricted in, January. I'm sorry. February, March. Okay, yeah, in February. But you were still feeling some of that kind of residue going on in February, right? It was like, I'm leaving this behind. Oh, it came back, right? But now you're going to be more inspired. You're going to be set free, and you're going to be of a free spirit. Now, you see this? This energy here is Aries, Sagittarius energy. And here comes that energy. The energy of excitement, the energy of self-confidence, the energy of enthusiasm, the energy of limited potentials. I'm not limited to my potentials. I have limitless potentials. I can do whatever I want. And maybe you even feel like somebody is holding you back, right? Was someone holding you back, or is it just you inside your mind? Is it yourself, right? Because no matter what, if somebody else puts you there, you're going to allow yourself to be there, right? So was it an allowance of through someone else, or just the allowance through yourself of that hopeless feeling, right? Because you've tried so many different ways. But now you're going to be feeling like you're set free. You can go, and do the things you need to do. feeling like I'm on top of the world. I left this all behind and here I go, running in, offering the wands. You might even have this beautiful page of wands coming to you who helps you out, gives you this extra power. Was the words of empowerment. Ooh, so strong, very strong. And that's, don't tell me that ain't some good luck and good fortune. That's good luck and a good fortune in itself. Luck and good fortune come in so many different ways. It doesn't have to be just in love or in money. Sometimes it's just empowerment. Empowerment of myself, what good fortune it is that I no longer feel like I am entrapped within my mind, that I feel free enough to go out and be the person I want to be. That's very good fortune. And that comes with more good fortune. So over here, going straight into springtime with Saturn, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain the wisdom. Now you're in a challenge. Now there's some kind of challenge going on. I have a challenge that's going on, but it's going to give me all the wisdom. I have to find the key within myself to open up these doors. What is going on? Venetian Galactic Council. It's time to answer the call. It's time to shine. Your star being guides are with you. They're pushing you on this new venture you're putting yourself through. Even if you don't know it's a new venture, it's a new venture. A lot of times we don't even see the new doors that are opening. Sometimes we don't even know we're on a new venture until we look back later because we're standing on top of it. You know, you might not even be able to see it. It's like come fall, you can look back and say, oh my God, what the adventure I was on, Alice. Boy, was I in Wonderland. So here we go. Wondering this and wondering that. Best message, please. The platypus, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. Absolutely, right? Because then it comes to the point where it's like, but I got all these new things, but then this new challenge comes ahead. And now I'm stuck into another challenge. Instead of complaining about the challenge or complaining about the person all the time, let's go ahead and look at where we just came from. Let's go ahead and take a look back into the winter time. And I know it's not very far, right? Not very far. You know, it was only a couple months ago, right? To where we can say, but look where I've swam. I've come across the seas. Come out of that deep, deep water and heading for the shore of turbulent water. So even if it's not that turbulent, think back of how turbulent it was before. I'm telling you right now, this challenge is nothing compared to where you just came from. This is just one kind of like, let's see how far you're going to go over here. It could be even a test from the universe to see how far you're going to continue to be strong, to continue to keep your willpower, to keep your courage, courage with you. Temper yourself as well. Yep, there it is. See, the challenge is mostly standstills and delays. So it almost feels like this challenge in itself is impatience. But I made it this far. Come on, hurry up. Stop complaining. Let's go. There's going to be a standstill. There's a delay. And there could be there's some stalling, and it could be, on you. It could be somebody else that's around you, right? You've made a lot of sacrifices. You've taken back the control of what you need, but now it just feels like you're kind of losing control because of the stagnancy, because it's still, because there's, somebody may be resistant to whatever it is you're trying to do. They might be fence sitting, could be dealing with a Scorpio who wants to fence set everything. Oh, my beautiful Scorpios. They're always keeping people behind and waiting on them. My best friend. I told my best friend that, she'd be late to her own funeral. But I did not ever, and I told her that in high school, and I never in my world would ever believe that 12 years later she'd be late to her wedding, right? Like, it was already a joke. It was always a joke. Deep down inside, I had this feeling. But then for it to actually come true, I was like, you got to be kidding. She was, guys. She was. She was like 30 minutes late. Not even like late. Like, she was 30 minutes late. Like, the priest was like pissed, right? I'm not even kidding. They're like, where's the bride? The bride is late. She got lost on the way. Oh my God, it was just terrible. And I was like, and I made a big joke out of it because I was trying to keep the fun alive over here that, you know, I told her she'd be late to her own funeral. They'll lose her casket out of the car or something on the freeway. Not a joke. So we made that big joke. But yeah, and it looks like it's a standstill a lot on what your financial opportunities are, whatever this skill is. We might be waiting for news about a new job, a new house opening up. Maybe, you know, they're trying to rent the house to you and they're making you wait. So something that's going on that, you know, but once you get this information about what is going on during this manifestation or whatever it is that you're doing over here, it's going to make a huge difference. So it feels like the Page of Pentacles is going to come in and say, okay, you know, I know I've been, you know, wasting your time. Yeah, news upon news. Wow. So getting some new ideas. So it does look like you are waiting for this Page of Pentacles who, you know, you're waiting for the news from them, but it looks like here they come, right? Once you get the knowledge from them, then the contracts and the negotiations and the new job and all the things are going to go through. But it does look like that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for this person to get this done, right? Okay. And that causes frustration. That causes you to start complaining about certain situations that are not going to make it go any faster. And if it's definitely a manifestation, do not complain. Wait for the universe to do what the universe needs to do. But for a lot of you, it's just news on this new apartment, this new opening, this new job opening, something that's going on. Waiting on someone to say something. Going straight into, what's that, March, April. We're going into May now. Oh, what's going on in May? Getting your control back, staying calm, finding your footing and staying as stable as possible, feeling like the Queen of Cups. Could you even be dealing with this Queen of Cups who is just so patient and they're giving you some wise advice from their cup of intuition. So it looks like whatever is going on over here, you're becoming very calm about the long-term view and hard work. Well, it looks like that finally came through, but you needed the news from the person who's going to give the news to gain the wisdom to get to the place in May. Do you see what I'm saying? But then you have to assume, okay, so we have the long-term advice over here, but then you have somebody who's being very selfish and very jealous about some kind of situation that's going on. You might even feel like they're kind of deceiving you in some ways about what it is on your sustainable results or investments or your hard work. Wow. So no matter what, you go from one to the other. This person, what in the world? Yeah, no wonder they said stay calm and don't complain during the springtime. You got a lot of crap going on over here. Somebody is definitely, somebody's dropping the, you got somebody dropping the ball, and then you have somebody over here who's just acting very selfish and self-centered about the situation, trying to take away your self-confidence, trying to take away your feeling like they're disrespecting you. Just straight out, let's just say it. They're disrespecting you, and you're trying to keep as calm and cool as possible. Right, as you are working hard, going to work, trying to persevere, trying to do all these things. Wow. So it's like I have to deal with your crap, and now I have to deal with your crap too. So I deal with your crap in April, and now I'm going to deal with your crap in May. Now, if it's the same person, we'll find that out later, right? But for now, they're coming up as two different kinds of people with two different kinds of energy. One is just saying, I'm fence sitting and I'm sitting around. Two different signs, though. So I would assume for the majority of it, it's two different situations. So going straight into June, God, give us something good. Tell us we gain the wisdom. You can gain the wisdom. What are we gaining the wisdom on? There it is, gaining the wisdom. Oh, yes. I knew you'd have to. Saturn's going to come in sooner or later and say, this is where you have the delays. This is where you're feeling weighed down. Having the mental clarity, the new ideas, success, and new beginnings coming out of the situation as you are gaining the wisdom to why these delays are happening throughout this season. Feeling like you're weighed down from all of these people. You might have this person over here who has that lack of passion, right? They're being jealous. They're being self-centered. Not being as caring as they should be when you're over here trying to care, being comfortable as possible, trying to do your work. right? So you have a lot of difficult decisions that are going to weigh your options. One, it feels like I feel like I'm at a stalemate with you, and the other, I'm avoiding your ass. Oh, heck yeah. 2 swords. Okay. Weighing my options on the one situation and avoiding you. Because why? Because I'm going after my happiness. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Yes, because why? Because you're looking at the overall blessing to the situation. It's now almost like to the point where you're now seeing what I said before. I can't allow this challenge to be bigger than life itself, because I already came out of some crap that I already got out of in the winter time. So I'm definitely not going to allow this to bring me down again. I can't do that. I need to stay positive, having the blessings, finding all is well. Everything's going to work out fine. I'm not going to let this weigh me down too. I'm going to move on, find my place. You guys, you want to steal my, you want to steal my thunder. You want to try to steal from me. You want to steal my energy, however it is, do whatever you want to do, right? Because you guys are keeping the trust and the wisdom. So what are you realizing? There's the wisdom, gaining the wisdom. There it is. So what did you learn through the challenge? That I'm not going backwards. Maybe you have somebody over here. Maybe the Queen of Wands wants you to go backwards into. Maybe they're the ones. Or maybe it's them over here. What you got to say is, who was it that is, trying to make me move backwards? Well, I see the Leo twice. So if you guys are dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, that is probably your main person right there. Whoever that jealous, self-centered person is trying to drag you down and trying to drag you right back into wintertime where you just came from. This person over here, they've got some kind of news and shit that they're sitting on top of, a book or something, or, I'll get to it, right? Some kind of job opportunity or something going on. So I do feel it's 2 different energies, for sure. Only for the fact that now we know who the thief is. The thief is the thief of my happiness. Queen of Wands, what are you doing? Why are you trying to do that? Could be a love relationship that you just got out of, or that you just try to, that you just walked away, or you just fixed everything, or whatever you did and got clear about. Let's put it that way. In the winter. And now they want to come back and do the same damn thing. And in June, you're saying, no way. I know where my happiness is, and you're not stealing my happiness anymore. I've come to the conclusion that I understand the challenge. The challenge is to remain calm, keep positive, and understand what it is you're truly trying to do to me. What are you trying to do to me? Throw me under the bus, step on my toes, steal my energy. You're a Debbie Downer. And this is not to any Debbies out there. It's just the way they say things. Right. But you know what I'm saying. Right? And that's exactly it. That is exactly what you just learned. You learned to keep yourself under control and keep your own comfort zone and not allow other people into your energy to destroy the energy you just fixed. That's huge. The sun is a huge blessing. God is watching. The universe is watching. That is the Hierophant. The Hierophant says, I'm watching them do this to you, and I'm also watching your reaction. How are you going to do it? How are you going to get past that challenge? Well, you did it very well by keeping yourself under control. Do not complain so much. Just let it go. Because remember, where energy goes, energy flows. Right? Do not allow them that energy. You're allowing them to have your own energy. Don't let them do that. Screw you. You don't get my energy. I'm not going to complain over you. That's way too much energy for you. If anything, I want you out of my energy. You don't get none. I'm not rewarding you with my energy vampire. So here we go. Gemini, going straight into summer. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchanges possible. Actually, I also want to bring something up really fast about energy. Every time a lot of people don't understand that when we give too much energy and they know we're pissed off with them, they get a satisfaction out of that. It's a satisfaction guarantee. Because they know that they've got you in a place. They have you stuck on them. They know they're stealing your energy. They know you're pissed off. And it makes them feel like they win. Think about it. Every time you piss someone off and it's like, yeah, I pissed you off, didn't I? It's rewarding. It can feel very rewarding. Yeah. So don't let them have your rewards. Don't reward them with letting them know that. You just smile in their face, say, yeah, Yeah, that'll piss them off even more, though, I'll tell you that. I've learned that. But you know what? Who cares? It's better than you winning, because they really do feel like they won. That's just the way the ego works. It's more of a psychological thing. At Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. Now, this is where you're going to clear those old stories, my friends. You're going to get rid of all that shit. That shit doesn't serve you. You don't need that. I'm going to release that. I'm going to release all of that, and I'm going to find my freedom again. Why? Because this is kind of like a little test. I'm telling you, it's a test from the universe with the sun being the soul, and then the Hierophant being God coming out, the universe coming out. I'm telling you right now, that was like the test from the universe to see how much freedom you're going to allow, how you're going to do things. Right? How are you going to react? Remember, reaction is for also law and attraction, right? I don't know if we did that video yet about learning about that or not. If we didn't, we'll get to that one on the manifestation video, because you have a reaction, right? If you hold it on forever, it keeps low vibes. So we'll talk about that later. But if we haven't done that already, if you guys remember if we did or not, I just don't remember. We can always do it again. Who cares, right? So anyways, you're going to change your story. You're going to change your story. Who are you? Are you the person over here struggling and down and letting everybody steal your energy? Or are you this new found, witty, lively, excited person for 2024? Hell yes. Hell yes, because I've come into my strength. I know who I am, and I'm not going to let you just sit over here and steal everything from me like you did last year or last month or the month before that. Or a lot of you, this has been going on since 2023. I don't care if it's been since October, November, December. I do you guys' readings. I know. A lot of you, this has been going on almost all of 2023. Just the back and forth behavior. And when it's like when they don't get their way, they want to attack you, right? Put you in they think they're putting you in your place, right? Well, not no more. Because I'm going to clear you out. Because you're the tiger. You're majestic. You're being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you're capable of doing so. There it is. There's that sun coming out too. Because remember, that sun energy is going to roll over into the summertime. And it's going to be vibrant. It's going to be immaculate. It's going to be relieving all this beautiful new energy, new people, new possibilities, new exciting exchanges and communication, new people coming in and out of your life, meeting, maybe new people for work, new excited clientele. Oh my gosh, you got all kinds of things. New friends, new places to go. So going straight into July. Oh, absolutely. There it is. What did I just say? Doors open. Yeah, some of these have snakes in them. Be careful. Not all doors are good. But yeah, this is the wishful thinking, new choices, searching for your purpose, daydreaming a lot about what it is I truly want. Maybe even communicating some of these daydreams. Just be careful with your manifestations. You know what I say about that. And for those of you who are new, I always tell you keep your manifestations and prayers to yourself when it comes to certain things. People like to, they really like to down you on your dreams. Oh, you couldn't possibly do that. Don't tell me what I can do. Right? Because this is all about new possibilities, new beginnings, because you are a new you. This is the beginning of the new you. Well, welcome. Hello. Fresh new, out of the box, clean slate. The Fool. I'm feeling foolish. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling grand. I have the sun behind me. See, because where did the sun is literally behind you. Because the sun came in where? It came in June. And where is it? In June. And now it's shining down on you in July. So yeah, this is saying this is the new place. This is the new positive me. This is where I have faith. I'm going to take adventurous steps in my life. I'm going to take the toll. I'm going to do things that maybe with blind faith that I would never have done before. If you needed a new relationship and you got rid of an old relationship, maybe, you're like, you know what, I'm going to go find a new relationship. I don't want that one anymore. I'm going to do something and step out of my box that maybe I've never done. Maybe I'm going to travel the world. Who knows? But there's a lot of opportunities over here and a lot of daydreaming to go with it. And it's good though, because when you're daydreaming and you're thinking about these things, it's going to bring up this energy, right? That you're actually going to say, I can take this leap. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Beautiful Sagittarius of the Fool coming through. Saying, I'm going to take that leap. Okay, so going straight into August, you have the Temperance. You're going to balance yourself. You're going to be a little more moderate. Okay, you're going to actually slow down a little bit, because in July, you're like, I'm on the ball. You are like moving fast, right? Everything's coming at you quickly and you're taking it with the grain of sand going, yes. But come August, you're going to say, it's time to slow down a little bit, right? You're going to just slow down a little bit. The cat over here is going to relax a little bit, right? Over here, you got like kittens got claws. I'm like, I'm going places. Over here, though, you're going to moderate in what it is you're really attracting. You're going to find this beautiful connection. But I already said that. It feels like you're going to find this beautiful new friend, this beautiful new love. But it's somebody that you actually are mutually connected to. If it's a new job, it could even be in the health field. However it is, it's also feeling, you have the angels over here, so it's also saying, I'm divinely guided and also feeling healthy within myself. Because the Two of Cups is also talking about you being connected with your higher self. You and your soul are highly connected, right? So, and it's also feeling very majestic over here as well with the Lion coming in. So it's saying, I'm still in a power place, but I'm very connected to my higher calling. Because I know who I am and I know what I want. Offering myself Two of Cups. And that is the place of attraction. Like I said, whether, however it is, you open your heart and receive the love from others as well. So it's all about knowing who I'm attracted to, who I want to hang out with, who I really want to be around. And knowing who's stable and what's stable within my life. But everything's going to move a little slower. As you're really finding the purpose within yourself of, now that I'm done doing all these crazy things in July, I think I'll slow down and just kind of moderately move towards things that make me happy. And, even maybe kind of take a back seat a little bit, on the fast paced, and just really connect with maybe my new friend, my new love. Ooh, I'm just loving this reading. But then you have this King of Cups over here who's got really, there's somebody surrounding you who is a little ashamed, a little secretive, a little cold about your newfound purpose. So, but yeah, that's what it says. Emotionally domineering as well. So you could have somebody coming in that's just just in a bad mood. And it's going to really disrupt September because they want to come in and just really be in a really bad place. Yeah. They feel like they have a missed opportunity with you, or you made some kind of bad investment with them. And they feel like you have some missed chance or missed opportunity. You're over here making decisions and more travel plans. You could be leaving home. You could discover new things. You have goals attained. This person does want to have a reconciliation with you because they do feel like they have some kind of missed chance with you. You could be dealing with anybody. I was like, I'm just going to leave it there. You'll know who it is at the time. But yeah, they just feel like they want to come reconcile things with you. It could be this, who we called a Leo. It doesn't have to be a Leo, of course, but it definitely could be. But whoever it is, this person feels like they got moody with you. They got snappy and snippety with you during September, and now they want to come and make amends with you. So that will be set on the table for them as they're trying to put everybody into there's that communication. It makes me wonder, I haven't done my homework yet, but it makes me wonder if this is Mercury retrograde again during the summertime. You know what I mean? During July and August. Could be, I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't done my homework yet. Only because this kind of feels like a Mercury retrograde kind of thing. Wondering when that's coming in. So, guys watch this video or whatever, you can go check that out and see if that's what's going on with 2024 when those Mercury retrogrades are, because it's definitely September. So definitely I would feel like it was be like the maybe the same time period, August, September, that Mercury retrograde, because it feels very retrograde. Let me come and see if I can't make amends with you, come back to you, because I feel like I have a missed chance and opportunity. Okay, so if not, it doesn't matter. I mean, people do that no matter what. It's just, I don't know, I have this kind of weird, that kind of bringing, even though you have that karmic release over here, it's almost like they want to try to rebuild the tie with you. And you're like, no, right? That'll definitely be a no, because you just got through that. You just cut the ties and they want to try to link this back together. I mean, I didn't get a karma card, but I don't know. It just feels really... I just get the manipulation and narcissism card. Okay. However that is, going straight over to Pluto in the fall, your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. You're going to do a rebirth. You're going to go through a transformational time. You're definitely going through a power upgrade and recalling your power. Wow, now you're going to really transform. You're going to see all the potentials that you had throughout the year, and now you're going to really set the tone by really taking either a phoenix effect or a butterfly effect. I would say you already kind of had a butterfly effect in its own way. I would say this is going to be burning down the bridges and rebuilding everything. If I get a 3 of Pentacles, I really wouldn't doubt that, because I kind of see, or a tower, something where it's just going to burn everything down and bring you right back to where you're even more strong than you were strong before. So clarify on October, self-development. Yeah, you're going to feel a little non-motivated at this time, but it's because you're going to go through a transformation that actually makes sense. A lot of times we go through these transformations and our motivation kind of dies because we're trying to look at other things from a different, because we're doing self-development, inner self-work. Yeah, and this is because you're looking for this overall abundance, you're looking for the overall growth, right? It's a growth and evolution for the abundance and prosperity within yourself. Yeah, I knew it. I was going to say, where's the Hermit card? There it is. Now, I was looking for the Hermit as well, because you're going to have to hermit out for this transformation. This is where you're going to do a lot of truth seeking about what's going on and how you're going to transform everything. It's going to take a lot of introspective work to see, you know what, this is what I want. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I know who I am, and I'm going to really dig deep into who I really am and what I truly, truly want out of life now that I'm starting to see my 9 of Cups, right? It's like I'm starting to see the abundance, and I know I want the overall abundance. I've started to see the 9 of Cups, and now I want to know, how do I push myself forward more? How do I grow more? How am I going to achieve more? Because as wishes are starting to come true and things are starting to balance themselves together, you're going to want to transition. You're going to want to grow. So see what Spirit has to say real fast over here with the Animal card. So yeah, this is going to put you right into a journey. Could even be a dark soul of the night journey for some of you. I just went on mine. A lot of the fixed signs did it last year. So Kiwi, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. That will help you for your transition, for your growth, for your journey. Like, get ready. Right, this is where we learn about ourselves in a deeper, more distinguished way, what we're going to take and we're not going to take. You don't have to take it. I just want you to know that. But just be warned. Just be warned of, some of the consequences of not doing so. Could keep you very stuck, right? We have the overall victory. And yes, in November, you're going to have a lot of nostalgia. That's because you're still going to be in this journey. Journeys can last anywhere between 90 days to a year. Okay. Mine's almost over. I've been going strong on mine for 9 months now. Almost, yeah, 9 months. So, and kind of keeping away from people, keeping yourself to yourself, feeling like this is where I need to transition in this area, feeling like this is where I need to reminisce, I need to look at things. Not everybody's going to do that, of course. For some of you, it's just going to be these nostalgic moments, this transition, this very small type of thing where it's just like, I need introspective, I need to know things, right? But there's going to be a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. You might even have somebody from your past coming back. Could be a very good friend reaching out to you with love and comfort, or just the feelings of home. There could even be something about someplace you're going that makes you feel the comforts of home. You could even run into a past life person in remembering home, soul family. You have the victory and the public recognition over here. There's a lot of good news and a lot of rewards coming with good fortune. But if you're going through the transition, as you're going through the transition, the introspective over here, you're going to have a lot of good fortune, a lot of good news. As you're putting yourself out there, right? Because you've earned everything that you have accomplished. And you're going to start seeing them in different light. That's why I like these journeys and I like these introspectives, because it makes us look at things from a different perspective. Because otherwise, we're always standing on top of what we have. And we never, if you're never really going back to see. Remember what I told you guys before, that somewhere in fall over here, you won't really see exactly what you have until you go back. This is kind of what I was talking about. Actually, probably is 100% what I was talking about. That you won't know exactly where you came from in winter until you look at it from the point of fall. And it's really what that's talking about. This is where you're going to feel like everything is going and just becoming more balanced and more justified for you, standing in your truth and your clarity to the situation that's before you. Some of you might even be getting a divorce. Just having the ultimate, I've had enough of this situation. Some of you, your law and attraction and your manifestations are coming in and you know it, and they're starting to balance out for you, and everything is just starting to come to light. Some of you, I'm just going to say it, I'm sorry, you met a new love and you're going to get a divorce from this person over here because you have attracted new love into your life and you feel like, you know what, I don't need this person, I'm good where I am and I can find true love and I know what true happiness is, right? Feeling like you win. And they're feeling the loss, boy. Going straight into December, please. Yeah, disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, walking away and leaving behind for sure. Now it's like because I am so encouraged now that I'm walking into my own world. I'm definitely walking and traveling and arriving into a whole new place. Some of you are actually moving literally out of the country. And away from this person. And when I'm saying moving away, it doesn't mean that you guys didn't already get in your boat and move to a new house. I mean, you're literally moving away from anything and everything right through the itch that does not serve me. I do not want to be a part of this job. I don't want to be a part of your life. I don't want to have anything to do with you at all. I don't even want anything to do with this damn city. I moved from this house into this house, and even, I don't even want anything to do with this whole area. Like, I'm making myself a whole new, brand new person. For others of you, it's just walking away also from and abandoning who you used to be, because you're having a beautiful transformation, meaning I'm leaving everything behind who I was at one time, because I want the fruits of my labor. I don't want to deal with any of this. Wow. 100%, like I said, Phoenix effect over here. I'm burning everything down to become this fresh new bird. And here you are with your bird. There you are with your little falcon. And the falcon represents what? The falcon represents the freedom. In fact, I have a falcon on my wall because it's one of my spirit guides, and it talks about being free, being wild, great observation, perception, being able to know things, traveling. So that's, and this is where you're going to find your financial independence, your financial stability, feeling like you have plenty of everything that you need. It's just a new found you. I am new. I've burned myself down to the ground and I am fresh and new. I'm still me though. See, when I say you're not you, but you're still you, right? It's like your friends see you as you, but they see you as not you. Does that make sense? Of course it does. And that's because the overall reading is, I just want you to know, are these 3 cards. Because you have the man, you have the magician, you are the magician, you have great fortune because you are going into boss mode this year. So this year is really about the magic that you're walking right into so that you can put yourself into boss mode. You are the boss, right? You are the boss. Not allowing people to take away your happiness anymore, right? Finding that overall satisfactory for your family, your friends, yourself. Or actually, let's put it this way, for yourself, so you can give it back to your friends, your family. You see what I'm saying? You see? Because all the happiness starts with self. So that way I can give it back to my family, where my dreams come true, however it is, right? Getting myself balanced, finding the perfect job, where my job, if you're an entrepreneur and you're in, there goes your job is awesome. Maybe you had to get rid of everybody that you hired. Maybe that's what it is too. I have to get rid of everybody I hired and start from scratch because all of you people take advantage of me, right? It could be so many different scenarios because it's a general reading. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.